welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. And today I'm here with my June TBR. Yes, I kept it really small. I have here 5 books. I prefer of keeping my TBR small. So if I have more time, I can also go and pick 1 or 2 more books. As if I keep my TBR long, and then at the end, I am just like not in the mood to read, or I can get to it because I have to pick extra shifts. Even if I just do the half of my TBR, I'm feeling good. So the first book that I have in here is actually a book from a challenge. In January, I was kind of searching for challenges that I could do every 2 or 3 months, or just like challenges that if I'm in the mood, I can just pick that up. But then I was in a blog and wait, I did write it down and I tried to find a book. The blog is huge, so I found this challenge in beyondthebookends.com. And my June challenge is reading a own voices book. At first, I was kind of a bit skeptical, like, I don't own any own voices book. So I freaked out and I just went on my bookshelves and looked around. And I was like, okay, but wait, what is that exactly? I didn't know it. So then I just Googled it and it was all clear now. Own voices is a term coined by the writer and refers to an author from a marginalized or underrepresented group writing about their own experiences. So then I went on my Goodreads and I just typed own voices, and it came one book up, and it was actually on my want to read shelf. And it's The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This book was published in February 2017, but it actually gives me 2 days actual vibes. I just have to mention one name, and it's George Floyd, and I think you can all understand what I mean, because this book is about a girl who is between 2 worlds. So the one world is her poor neighborhood where she lives, and the second world will be the fancy suburban prep school that she goes. And this book starts with this teenage girl witnessing the shooting of her best friend. And the thing is that her best friend was unarmed. I don't think I have to tell you much more about that, because that just gives me vibes that we are currently living. So I thought this would be a great book for this challenge. Next up, I got here a Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow from Laura Taylor. This came in a subscription box, but it actually gives me summer vibes, so I thought June would be the perfect month to read it. And it is set in summer. It's about a girl, Lila Reese, who had completely other plans for her summer than spend her summer in England. To be correct, in Winchester. Her parents were actually worried about her mental health, so that's why they sent her off to a family friend just to relax and be rested. But that actually meant for Lila that she has to give up everything. And I don't know how this is going to involve, but like the cover gives me romance vibes. I don't know. Also, one thing that is really amazing about this book is that it came I think you can see it. It's a signed book. It's just something that, when you open a book and you see, oh, this is signed. Thank you, subscription boxes. Thank you. So, from a summary to a child's book. And it's the Hiccup book from J.K. Rowling. I hope that I'm telling the name right, that it's the Hiccup book, but I don't really know. So please don't be mad at me if I'm saying it wrong. This is actually the Portuguese version. I was on vacation and I saw it basically when it just came out, and I was like, I'm going to try it. This will be the first J.K. Rowling book, besides the Harry Potter series, as you can see here on that shelf, that I'm going to read from Miss J.K. Rowling herself. And you wonder why? Well, let me tell you, I started her book, The Casual Vacancy, a few years ago. Maybe 3 or some, I don't remember anymore. I just know that that book for me was a big no-no, because I don't know if she was trying to tell us that she can also write some other stuff than just fantasy and children's stuff. But I mean, I think I DNF'd it in like page 37. It was just a book that I could not get along with her. And I don't have a problem with adult books because I also read them, but I just couldn't get along with that book. It was just no. So I'm giving this a try. And this is also a children's book, so maybe it will be good. I don't know. Did I pick it up because I love J.K. Rowling for writing the Harry Potter series? Yeah, maybe yes. But will I also DNF it if I don't like it? Also yes. So my last two books are becoming a little bit political. Why? Well, I have here Muse from Brittany Cavallaro. I'm sorry, again. Names and I are, no besties. I'm sorry. But the book is actually amazing. So this is set in 1893, where the first American kingdom was about to get big, and it is about a girl who wants to escape this monarchy and just live her life because she was actually put under pressure by her father. And as we can see here right on the front, it says she can remake the world or burn it all down. And this just gives me like the girl power, woman can also do it all. I know it's political and it has monarchy, but it also gives me like science fiction vibes, the cover. I don't know what to expect from that book. My last book is, like I said, very political, just like the Muse one. But this is real life political because it's Joe Biden in American Dreamer from Evan Osnos. Well, if you already know the history from Joe Biden, I don't think that this is going to be a book for you, because this book gives you a few highlights from 50 years political career from Joe Biden. And to be honest, everything that I know from Joe Biden is just what we heard about in the 8 years that he had been vice president with Mr. Barack Obama. So I don't really know that much from him, and I think this is just a little book where I can learn more about our president, because why not? I'm hoping for getting a bit of insights about Joe Biden in this book. I don't really have a system for choosing my TBR each month. I just look at my bookshelves. The problem here is, for example, that if Now I am on the mood to read the Hiccup book from J.K. Rowling, but then during the month of June, I have no desire of reading it. And then I don't know what to do when I'm not in the mood. And it kind of gets to that point where I just choose another book, or I just look at my bookshelves and I'm like, I don't want to read anymore this month. So we will see this month how this is going to work. Yeah, these are the 5 books that I want to read this month. So tell me, do you also plan your TBR each month, or are you just a chaotic reader who looks at the bookshelf and takes a book and begins to read? Or how do you do that? So if you liked that video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and, very important, subscribe to my channel so I can see you on my next video. Bye!